With an injury update and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Giving a legal update on WWE, Ringside News wrote that a lawsuit against WWE over alleged hearing damage from pyrotechnics could be coming to an end. Plaintiff Marvin Bryant had been fighting to keep his case out of arbitration, but now a potential settlement has put everything on hold. Bryant claimed he suffered a traumatic rupture of his right eardrum, bilateral tinnitus, and hearing loss in his right ear after attending a WWE event. His lawsuit also states that he incurred medical expenses and will likely need future treatment. However, things get weird in the lawsuit when it randomly mentions injuries to Bryant's left foot, stating he had to be non-weight bearing and use crutches and a boot to promote healing. The filing even claims he may require surgical fusion of his left foot, which has nothing to do with an ear injury. Whether this was a clerical error or a mix-up from another case, the mistake still hasn't been fixed. Bryant has been demanding $15,000 in damages while WWE pushed for arbitration, arguing that his lawsuit should not proceed in court. Judge Robert N. Jacquigny was set to rule on that argument, but now says there is no need since a potential settlement is on the table. This isn't the first time WWE has dealt with a similar case. Marvin Jackson filed a lawsuit in 2023 claiming he lost hearing in his left ear due to pyroblasts at WrestleMania 38. WWE successfully argued that Jackson's claim had to go to arbitration and the case was dismissed. Jackson tried to appeal but was again told he had to seek damages privately. He had originally been seeking over $1 million in damages. Former WWE Tag Team ENZO, AMORE, and Big Bill reunited on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Wrestling Rager at Sea.
My name is ENZO, and I am a certified G and a bona fide star, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Bill, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. But really guys in the room, how you doing? There's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you.
Providing an update on Jade Cargill, Wrestling Inc. noted that former Women's Tag Team Champion Jade Cargill hasn't been seen on WWE TV since being attacked backstage and left on the hood of a car by an unknown assailant on the November 24th episode of WWE SmackDown. Though many fans expected her back over the weekend, Cargill didn't enter the Women's Royal Rumble match. It's been reported that Cargill has been at the WWE Performance Center, and Takedown on SI confirmed on Wednesday that the star is actively training to get cleared as soon as possible ahead of WrestleMania 41. The outlet said the nature of her injury still remains unclear. It was reported in December that Cargill was dealing with a legitimate injury, though it hasn't been clear what happened to the star or when. Brian Alvarez said on an edition of Wrestling Observer Live that Cargill's injury was serious. PW Insider also reported in December that high-profile officials in the company said Cargill was working on some non-wrestling related projects while off TV in addition to vacationing. Cargill's plans for WrestleMania are still unknown, as is a date for her return, as well as who attacked her backstage. Following Cargill being written off TV, Naomi took her place alongside Bianca Belair as the other half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. Cargill was also written out of the tournament for the Women's United States Championship as a result of the storyline attack. Giving his take on Hulk Hogan getting booed during the Netflix debut of Raw, Seth Rollins told Kyle Brandt on Good Morning Football, "I am all for people getting what they deserve, and that's exactly how I feel about Hulk Hogan getting booed. If you're getting booed by the masses, there's a reason for that. I don't know if Hulk fully understands the scope of it, but people get what they deserve, so I'm happy to see it. I've said this before about the Hulkster. He's the guy that got me into the industry in terms of my love for professional wrestling, so I'll never take that away from him. What he's done for our business is undeniable, and I'll never discredit that, but I do think there's some responsibility he needs to own up to that he hasn't yet. Maybe when he finally figures that out, he can move forward with the fans. Let's see." Asked about joining WWE without his brother FENIX, who is still in AEW, Penta told Shaq Wrestling, "I feel very comfortable because, as just myself, I'm more aggressive in the ring, you know, more violent, more Shakespearean, more of a different style from around the world. But when my brother is with me in a tag team, it's different. More dynamic, more special, more high flying. That's the difference, but I feel comfortable in both styles." Revealing how she is feeling after suffering a concussion, Dakota Kai said this in a video.
In other news, not podcast related, I just want to also say I really appreciate all the love and support you guys constantly show me, and it really helps get through these dips and harder times, you know what I'm saying? But I feel good. And in other news, Twitch's new Twitch setup is pretty much ready, so keep an eye out for that. I'll put the link to my Twitch channel somewhere in this space, but yeah, love you guys and see you soon.
Ringside News added that Dakota Kai is almost ready to get back in the ring. After being sidelined with a concussion for the past 2 weeks, it looks like the Damage Control star is finally close to making her comeback. According to PW Insider, Kai is on the verge of returning, and a source believes she could be back by the end of the month or even sooner. Kai suffered the injury during a Raw tag team match alongside Io Sky against Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. While the exact moment of impact hasn't been confirmed, it's believed she took a bad landing from a missile dropkick. WWE's concussion protocol is strict, meaning she's been forced to sit out until fully cleared. This setback kept Kai out of the Royal Rumble, forcing WWE to adjust any potential damage control plans for the event. Now, with her return on the horizon, it remains to be seen where she fits back into the mix. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.